Hey, what's up everybody? That's your boy Alex on the mic. Today we're gonna talk about Legionella Pneumophila through the adventures of Dr. L. In today's episode, Dr. L goes camping and he's in for a surprise. Alright, let's get started. So let's set up the decor here. Dr. L just want to take a break from teaching PMI 127. So we got a tree here and another one. And then we're gonna draw some bushes for Dr. L's business, and we're gonna make some cloud here, okay, and a very happy red sun. Why not? Okay, that's cute. And a river. In that river you're gonna have your salmon, tuna, spicy tuna, eel, crab, and imitation crab. Yeah. Alright, and well, Dr. L need a place to stay, so here's a tent, and we have the fireplace here. Yeah, and we got the flame, then the other flame, and some rocks so the fire doesn't spread. And we need to draw Dr. L. So here's my boy, you know. Yeah, handsome here, nice dress shirt, Stacy Adams, and that's it. Yeah, and a nice haircut. Yeah. Well, obviously I cannot really draw, but nobody really taught me how to draw in prison, you know. I'm sorry, Dr. L, but I swear I tried my best. Anyway, you got your man right here, and the only thing he brought for camping is veggie booty, s'mores, and beer. And within 12 minutes, he was all out of beer. Now, he sees the river, and he thinks,
"Oh, I'm thirsty. I should be fine drinking this water. After all, bears, rabbits, and hippies drink from it."
well, be my guest, Dr. L. I mean, I wouldn't share a drink with my mom, but you're down to drink with bears and hippies. YOLO, says he, and he proceeded to drink the natural beverage. Hashtag savage, hashtag YOLO, hashtag pastor was wrong, and he drank to incredible proportions. Man, I'm sorry, I really can't draw. Yeah, he drank like it was nobody's business. Suddenly, Dr. L chokes and instantly loses 300 pounds. He probably choked because he was eating too much booty. While choking, he threw his bag of booty up in the air. Now he had booty all over the place. Eventually, Dr. L recovers and he feels good, you know, he got a fresh drink of water with crabs and stuff. He's fine now and he can fit in his tent. It's almost the end of the day, so the sun goes down. We have the moon coming up next. We're gonna have some star in the sky, and Dr. L is gonna catch on some Z's really soon. Now, Dr. L doesn't know it yet, but his last drink will affect him for the rest of his cameo. The next day, Dr. L is on his way back home in his brand new Lexus. He's just listening to the radio and smoking cigarettes and speeding over 95 miles per hour. That's what I call a real G. After spending such a nice weekend, Dr. L feels good, a lot of energy in his body. He feels happy and great, so ready to teach about, I don't know, tetanus, botulism. Yeah, he's just enjoying life in general, a very happy lad. But soon, actually 5 days after he comes back from camping, he starts feeling terrible. He starts feeling flu-like symptoms. I'm sure you all got the flu, unless your parents really loved you. I mean, I got the flu every year when I was a kid, you know. He started coughing, he has shortness of breath, headaches, muscle aches, and also high fever. It's not looking good for Dr. L. So he knows he doesn't feel good. He decided to go to the hospital. So he goes to the UC Davis hospital. Here you go, we have the building here, like tiny windows, the red cross, and we have Dr. L in front of it. But I'm sorry, I didn't draw it to scale. He looks huge, like Godzilla or something, King Kong. Okay, anyway. So he meets with the doctor, and the doctor tells him that he has lung cancer. Next, he decides to go to Sacramento. And yay, diversity, I don't want to redraw it. So His doctor said, "You got valley fever." Now, Dr. L's last hope is in his ultimate place, ultimate heaven, El Grove. However, it's closed. Dr. L decides to call an ambulance, but the only place that they can go to is Stockton, one of the most dangerous cities in the nation. He is still hesitating, you know. He's afraid that it's gonna cost more than $14,000. But eventually, he decides to go. Good move. As soon as he gets there, he starts feeling the heat real bad. Stockton is no Davis. Fleeing the burning ambulance, he just goes straight to the hospital where he's looking for a doctor. At last, he meets Dr. Gardenia and finally starts relaxing.
This is the 4th hospital I've been. I really need to see a real doctor. I have a cough, shortness of breath, a high fever, muscle aches, and headaches.
Dang, in a super awkward voice. But okay, let's run a few diagnostic tests. I'm going to order a sputum culture, antibody testing, and a urinalysis. I'm definitely glad that you're being the squeaky wheel here.
24 hours later.
Hey, so doctor, what do I have?
Well, I found out that you have Legionella pneumophila.
What is that? Can you speak English?
Yeah, let's take a look at this. Legionella pneumophila, commonly known for causing Legionnaire's disease. Some of the basic features include gram-negative bacillus, aerobic with one polar flagellum, non-spore-forming, non-fermentative, oxidase-positive, and catalase-positive bacteria. This bacteria is commonly cultured on charcoal yeast extract agar. It will show grayish-white colonies with a cut glass appearance. The colonies will not fluoresce and will appear opal-like. Epidemiology. Who is at risk? Individuals 50 years and older, former and current smokers, people with chronic lung disease, immunodeficient patients, as well as patients on immunosuppressants. Legionella pneumophila can be found in nature freshwater such as lakes, rivers, hot springs, and more hot springs.
How does that work exactly?
Let's bring in an expert. Let me introduce Dr. Kenha.
Hey doctor, can you please tell me what's going on with me? I'm kinda afraid right now, you know.
The most popular theory is that the organism aerosolizes water and people inhale the droplets containing Legionella. However, no evidence suggests that the other way of contracting Legionella is more common. Aspiration is the most common way that bacteria enter into the lung to cause pneumonia. Aspiration means choking such that secretion in the mouth gets past the choking reflexes and instead of going to the esophagus and stomach, mistakenly enter the lung. The rotating mechanism to prevent aspiration is defective in patients who smoke or have lung disease. Aspiration now appears to be the most common mode of transmission. Once the Legionella enters into the lung, white blood cells will migrate to the Legionella in an attempt to engulf and kill them. The alveolar macrophage is the most important cell. The alveolar macrophage engulfs Legionella, but the Legionella can escape the killing mechanisms of the alveolar macrophage and multiply within the macrophage. The virulence factor of Legionella is endotoxin and exotoxin, which allow them to prevent the phagolysosome of the macrophage. The organism multiplies until the cell ruptures, and the liberated bacteria are released into the lung. Other white blood cells are recruited from the blood. However, the Legionella can escape the killing effects of the other cells by hiding in the respiratory tract cells or alveolar macrophage. That is why Legionella is called an intracellular pathogen. In a simplified explanation, the human body has two major components of the immune system. The first one is humoral immunity, in which antibodies produced by the human body attach to the Legionella and facilitate killing of Legionella by white blood cells. And second is cell-mediated immunity, in which white blood cells attack, engulf, and kill the organism. A major host defense against Legionella is considered to be cell-mediated immunity, but Legionella can often escape the effects of this host defense.
So doctors, how do I get rid of that?
Lucky for you, many antibiotics are highly effective against Legionella bacteria. I'm going to prescribe ciprofloxacin, which is in the quinolone family.
Am I contagious?
No, you're not contagious. You can only get Legionella by drinking contaminated water.
But could I prevent it? Because that sucks.
Well, there's not a vaccine, but just don't choke on your water when you drink from streams, and try to lay off the smoking.
Okay, but is eating veggie booty still okay?
And this concludes the adventures of Dr. L. Thank you for listening, guys. Now we done. Like, really. Oh, come on. Stop judging me, please.